Welcome to Cook with Joy. I'm Joy Kelly, and this is season 4 of my cooking show. Can you believe that, Derek?
I can't believe we've already done 4 seasons
I
of
know,
this.
it's crazy. Now, this season is a little bit different. We're getting kind of serious. In fact, Derek started calling it Prepare with Joy, because up until this season, we've kind of just been having some fun with you, showing you some vegan, gluten-free options, some health options. But this season, I really want us to start thinking about health in a big way and taking it on seriously. Is that okay with you?
I love it. So what exactly does that mean?
So let's look at dietary excellence and optimal habits. What does that mean, you might ask? And there are lots of experts out there that want to give you some ideas. But I'm going to give you my ideas that have been colored, obviously, over my years by other health professionals in my world. So first of all, let's say some guidelines for a healthy diet. Start the day with a healthy breakfast and eat several small meals throughout the day.
How many do you think? How many do you recommend?
How many meals?
Yeah, how many do you recommend?
Well, it depends on how old you are and how much activity you have. The older I get, the smaller the meals are, but still frequent. So anywhere from 4 to 7 meals a day, depending on who you are. Like you, Derek, you're a big guy, you're young, and you're probably exercising a lot. You need a lot more than the average person. But I think what happens for a lot of people is that they sit down and they have this heavy meal. I know my husband does that. He won't eat throughout the day, and then he'll eat this huge meal at the end of the day and go to bed feeling really lethargic, and it's not a very good way to go to bed. So consume small meals throughout the day. Secondly, consume a plant-based diet with 90% of your calories from fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. And in this season, you're going to see that we're using a lot more grains, that we're doing a lot more healthful things. And think about these smallish meals, like having a half of an avocado for a snack, or a half of an avocado and some whole grain toast for a snack. Those are ways that you can eat these small little portions throughout the day, still delicious, still full of really good things for you, but not overloading on any one meal. Consume animal foods sparingly and eliminate or reduce cow's milk products. Make water your first choice of beverage and drink at least 64 ounces daily. I like to travel with a great big Hydro Flask. You guys have seen me with that, and I try to drink 3 of those a day. That's 120 ounces of water. And I do that because I exercise for at least an hour every day. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. Increase your fiber consumption by adding things like my muesli recipe to your diet, and decrease your fat consumption from animal fats. You can always increase from nuts and avocados, but decrease your saturated animal fats consumption. Those are some great dietary habits. Now,
I had a question about the water. What about
water.
something like coconut water? Is that the same?
Yeah, pretty much, but really just drinking pure water, it lets your body lets your body filter everything out. Instead of you being the filter, it helps your body to filter stuff out. So the more pure water you can get in you, the better. But yeah, sure, if you love coconut water, by all means, go ahead and do that. Let's talk about some lifestyle habits that you can adopt. And Derek, I know this is one that you don't like to think about very often. Do you know what it is?
Alcohol consumption?
Sleep.
Oh, I mean sleep.
Sleep.
I meant sleep.
Yes. Go to bed early. Every hour of sleep that you get before midnight is worth 2 that you would get after midnight. Isn't that shocking?
I did not know that.
Yes, it's true. Change the situations in your life that cause you stress, or change your response to stress. And take a personal inventory like we're doing right now to improve the things that would help you to start feeling better about yourself. So this is what we're talking about when we say a personal health assessment. Really take a minute, maybe even 15, maybe even an hour to really look at what's going on in your life right now. And then exercise, Derek. I know that I don't even have to talk to you about exercise because you're a crazy man and you're always exercising. But for the average person, exercising 45 to 60 minutes, 5 to 6 times a week is optimum in your target heart rate zones. And that's, for most people, they don't do that. Now, if you're exercising 5 to 6 days a week, you want to think about having a combination of strength, of stretching, and of cardiovascular activity inside of that exercise session that you're doing. Let's talk about symptoms that you may be having. Symptoms like fatigue, digestive disorders, excessive weight. There's signs that you need to make some improvements in your diet and lifestyle. So do so before they really become a serious health condition. It's easier to prevent than it is to reverse disease. Those are some guidelines. And I found this sheet from True North Health Center up in Santa Rosa, California. And they have actually a checklist of I eat breakfast every day. They give you, the lower the points, the better it is. So I'm going to post this on my website. If you'd like to go through and take this personal assessment yourself and figure out where you need to make some changes, and hopefully my show will help you to make those changes. And I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear where you're doing better and where you could really use some support.
My life has been so much better just because of this show.
I know it has, and it's so much fun to be in season 4 with you all, and I hope you're enjoying all of the good information and great recipes that we're bringing you. So stay tuned next week for our next edition of Cook with Joy.
Prepare with joy.